Hello fellow vapors, Vaping Newbie here, and we're going to be looking at three juices from a new company for me. It's called VapeTime. It's VapeTime, their website, and their Facebook page. The links are down below. Brand new company, to me anyhow. Danny sent me out some samples to give it a whirl, and thus far, I got to tell you, I'm not disappointed. They're relatively new again, but have a very good reputation up around here from the people that I've seen writing about them. People like Ken Ross is talking about them, so something's going right. So without further ado, we're going to look at the bottles. These are the 10 milliliter bottles, so I would assume that the 30s are very, very close to it. Nice printing, easy to read. You have the nicotine level right there, and then on the back side you have all the regular warnings and instructions, so on and so forth. There is no PG/VG level that I can see with these old eyes, but on their website it is 40% PG, 60% VG, and they also carry an 80% VG line as well, so you can order it that, as well as a different amounts of nicotine level. The bottle has that child-proof safety cap, which I always find so important. And one thing I'm starting to like so much is that little top. And that can work for drippers. It can work on all the new tanks, the Delta 2s, slide it down. So that's a good thing. I'm glad that more and more companies are doing that. Good job, Danny. Before we start, taste is subjective. And what you like, I might not. What I like, you might not. We always keep that in mind. They're going to be vaped on a variety of tanks, and I'm going to tell you what they are as I use them. They are all 40% PG, 60% VG. 3 milligrams of nicotine. The first juice up tonight is called Sublime, and like it says, it has that limeish kick to it. I have this in a Limo 2. I have this at 1.2 ohms, and I'm vaping it at 25 watts. And I'm going to vary that. I got it at 25, and then I'm going to drop it to 20. But here we go. It puts out a good amount of vapor. I find at 25 watts, I'm enjoying the flavor a bit more. It's a really good name for a juice, Sublime, because on the inhale, you don't get that big, massive rush of wine. The aftertaste, however, is a lime aftertaste. It's quite nice. If you follow my videos, we talk about juices, I like that lemon, lime, citrus taste. And this, they've hit it. It's a really nice juice. It has almost a creaminess to it. So what I did was I cheated, and I went on their website, and I wanted to see if they really talk about it, and it just says that it has a sweetness and a nice hit of sour lime. I'm finding it creamy. I'm really enjoying this. I find that when you're vaping lemon and lime juices, sometimes it could be a bit too much lemon or too much lime. It becomes overpowering. This isn't like that. It doesn't have a massive throat hit, 60% VG, and it does not, and 3 milligrams of nicotine. So it's a smooth vape, and it's quite enjoyable for me. So good job on this one, Danny. Let me change out tanks and get another juice going. Hang in. The next juice up today is a very pleasant surprise for me. It's called Busted Custard. Now, why is it a pleasant surprise? Well, I was one of those that weren't heavily into the custards when they came out. I tried some, I liked some, and sort of looking for something different. Now, Danny had me choose the juices, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to try again. I looked at the description, so I'm not blowing smoke out of my nether regions. I know what the flavor is supposed to be. When I first vaped it, the first toot out, I thought, well, it's kind of nondescript. The second one, the second vape, it hit dead on exactly what they're saying. Vanilla ice cream. They really did a nice job on this. Now, I have this in a Delta 2. It's at 1.07 ohms, and I'm vaping it again at 25 watts. And I will drop that again to 20 and see which one I like better. They get that vanilla flavor so, and it's not, you know, to say vanilla is not fair. It's like vanilla ice cream. I'm still liking it more at 25 watts. Maybe that's my sweet spot for these tanks. Really nice job, Danny. What I like about it is they didn't try to do something over the top. They made a vanilla ice cream custard, and they hit it. Really nice. It's not overly sweet. I don't like overly sweet, so if I did, but this is a good job, Danny. Congratulations on this one as well. And that's what I meant at the beginning when I said everything that I've found so far was pretty positive. So stick around, please. One more juice to go. Got to change out a tank. We're going to give that one a whirl. And that is a bit of blast from my past as well. Okay, the last juice is called, I love the name of this, Cereal Abuser. Now, I just finished saying that cereal is so much in vogue. And the reason why it's a blast from my past, I was just talking about this today, about how these cereal vapes, and when I was discussing, it was not this one, but in general, they remind me of my daughter when she was young. It's very hard for me to vape this because I hated the taste of the cereal. And I even hated the smell to the point where I wouldn't let it in my car in the winter when my windows are rolled up. However, dependent upon the flavor tells me the success or failure of making the juice. So I put this in another Delta 2, and this is at 1.02 ohms, and again at 25 watts. Right in the door. When I was vaping this the other day to give it a whirl, right in the door, I was kind of a bit confused. I thought there was a tobacco-ish to it, but it's not. It's the cereal. There is no tobacco flavor to it. It's all cereal. And because I didn't like that cereal, I was like, what am I going to do? But the fact of the matter is, if you can hit that flavor that is reminiscent to me, and again, only my opinion, then you've hit it correctly. And Danny, you've done that. You've taken a cereal vape and made it taste like cereal. Now, having said that, on the website they talk about berries. I'm not really getting any berries. I'm getting cereal. So good job on that. So those are the three that we talked about today. The first of which was Sublime. Really liked that. Busted Custard was absolutely phenomenal. I really enjoyed that. Good vanilla. And then the Cereal Abuser. And again, it might not be my cup of tea. However, it hit what it was supposed to hit. So good job, Danny. Give this website a look. They carry other lines of juices, but I like to judge a vendor by their home juice. If they're going to sell a home juice and they take great care in that, then you know that everything that extends from that will be just as good. So Danny and the gang at VapeTime, great job. Pleasure doing business with you. And I want to wish you the best of luck. Folks, give them a look. Go on the Facebook page. Give them a like. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you got something out of this. You know I love having you over. So stay healthy and happy vaping. Take care, folks.